Can we get started? I can hear you. Yes, he can hear you. Or, oh, I'm sorry. Coming in loud and clear, it says Nightmare 1989. So, let's get started. Hello! My name is Anthony Salter, also known as Viridian from ViridianGames.com. We're going to start the stream. And tonight we've got... yeah, I can do a growly voice.
And I can do a high voice.
And there was a time when I thought about becoming a voice actor. It just didn't. Oh, man, I should. Okay. One of these days I'm gonna have to play Hit and Myth on stream. Hit and Myth was a little game that we made for the Gizmodo handheld. We did all the voice acting ourselves, and I did like half of the game because I was practically all of the enemies. So yeah, I'm gonna do that on stream sometime. That's a good idea. 1 second, please. When I use this voice, I feel like I should be fighting the Batman. Okay. So first off, let's talk about stuff that happened this week. I really only have one thing, and that's that I watched Murderbot, which is the adaptation of the Murderbot Diaries, that Apple Plus TV, I can never remember what it's called, put together. They put out the first 2 episodes. I watched the first 2 episodes multiple times, and I'm liking it. They seem to be getting it. I especially like the fact that they have scenes from Rise and Fall of Sanctuary Moon. I love shows within shows, and this is just the perfect example. Murderbot. This is Rise and Fall of Sanctuary Moon. Is this space soap opera that Murderbot watches to take his mind off of everything? It's just amazing. So far it's great. I'm hoping that it continues to be great, and I'm hoping that after we do All Systems Red, we get all of the other books too. That would be awesome. Let's see. Was there anything else this week that happened that I wanted to talk about? Doom Dark Ages came out. When I first heard that the motif was stand and fight, I was not happy. Because it sounded much less dynamic than the 2 previous games, especially Eternal, where you basically have to do this dance with the enemies in order to not run out of ammo, and it's amazing. It really is. If you haven't played Doom Eternal, it's astounding. But I have not played Doom Dark Ages, but I've watched a lot of video from it. And I saw someone on X say that it felt like playing Unreal Tournament, and I was like, that's what it feels like. That's what I feel like I'm looking at. Someone playing Unreal Tournament 2004, and that's awesome. I have it on Game Pass. Haven't had a chance to touch it yet. Also, I'll have to switch back to Windows to play it if I want to play it. I don't think Game Pass works with Lutris. It would be nice if it did. But I think that's pretty much it for game news this week. In personal news, still haven't gotten any bites on the whole job situation. So if anybody out there is looking for a I like to tout my experience, but a lot of developers go, a lot of companies go, oh, well, he's got this much experience. He must cost $250,000 a year. I do not. I do not cost $250,000 a year. I remember a friend of mine, Mike McShaffrey, had the same problem. I mean, Mike McShaffrey is a legend. He worked on Ultimas. He worked on Wing Commander. He worked on a whole bunch of other stuff at Origin. And he had to start putting "Yes, you can afford me" at the top of his resume when he was looking for jobs, because people would look at all the cool stuff you did and assume that he was going to charge them $1 million a minute or something like that. Excuse me. So still looking for a job. Gonna redouble my efforts come tomorrow morning, when the work week starts. Also had some family stuff that got in the way of, once again, I was going to release 0.1.5, and the truth is 0.1.5 is pretty much finished. What I need to do is make a video about it, make a video about how the Lua scripting works, so that people can help me with the Lua scripting like they've been helping me with the art and the code. Speaking of which, we have a promotion. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? We have two promotions, actually. Doraemon from the from my not Reddit, my Discord, has been promoted to Code Tinker for his work with the scripts. And what's his name? It's Claw Jelly or something like that. Yes, it's Claw Jelly. Claw Jelly has been promoted to dual class artist and Code Tinker for his contributions this week. And he did some amazing stuff, but there's a problem with it's not really a problem, it's just an oversight with his art. I'm going to show it to you, but I can't put it in the game yet. You'll see what I mean. Let's see. Other stuff, Urant and One Crash just keep pumping stuff out like crazy. Urant actually got the Moongates modeled, and I'm putting those into the game this evening, and you and I will get to see together how they look. Let's see. What other awesome things did people who weren't me did? I think that's it. Also, one of the developers who rated me last week joined my Discord. That's nice. And I joined his. So that's nice. In fact, everybody who rated me last week. Let me see if I can. I'm going to bring that up and drop those links in the chat. That really was amazing. I did not expect that. Good grief. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What is this? I know this music. Oh, this is Gemfire from the Super Nintendo. Oh, I love this game. It's a Koei game, which means it's a grand strategy game, which has no business being on the Super Nintendo. But they did it anyway, because that's how Koei works. Okay. Mike VDev, BeardScript, and Adam Learns Live. I just dropped their links in the chat. These are the people who rated me last week. Go to them and watch them, because all three of them are bedroom coders just like I am. And hey, not Peachtree. Hey, Gabe Effects is here, yay! And all of them are worth a follow. Now what was I saying? I was saying something before I got distracted. Alright, let's start with what I did this week. And I actually got some good stuff done. Again, oh right, I was saying that 0.1.5 is pretty much ready. It's just that I need to make the release, make the video, make a video about scripting Lua, and then do the official release announcement. I just didn't have time to do that. I had a family issue come up. My youngest daughter, she needs some help, and so my wife has gone down to get her and bring her back, so we can help her. And that means my wife is going to be on the road for 3 days, and I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm sure she'll be fine. She's an excellent driver, frankly. Much better than me. All right. So what did I do this week? I did this. Okay. Worked a lot on the gumps. The inventory gumps, to be specific, because a gump is effectively any pop-up that comes up that you can interact with, like a book or your spell book or practically anything. Gravestone. But most gumps are containers or inventory. Not inventory. Character sheets. The character sheets, which I'll probably get to next. Okay, so this is YOLO's inventory, and you can see that it's nicely sorted because by default I'm sorting all of the gumps, but you can also, just take everything and pile it on top of each other just like you, in any way you might want. And if you click the arrow, oh, wrong. You have to double right click to get his inventory because double left clicking him talks to him. You can see that things are still where you put them within the gump, but of course you can always click the sort button and sort it all out again. This is my first step towards making the inventory system in Ultima 7 easier to use without fundamentally changing it. I don't want to do grid inventory. I don't want to do list inventory. I want it to still be items in a container as much as possible. The question is, how do I sort it out when there's so many things in a container? Because you know how players are. Got people picking up every cheese wheel in Skyrim. Of course, containers have limits. They have both weight and size limits. So this will be mitigated, but I have absolutely no doubt that people will find a way to get so many things in a container within the restrictions that I can't sort them like this without it looking weird. I'm going to have to fix that. I'm going to have to figure out that problem, and I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I will say that I'm pretty proud of how these look now. I think they look pretty good. Not only do they look good, but different containers have different gumps now. Let's see, we got... Oh, there's a little bag. No. No. Am I getting the book? Or what is going on here? F9. (802) frame 1. Oh, right click! Double right click, you dummy! Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I don't remember my own interface. I've got a couple of rings here. Nice. Let's turn these bounding boxes off. Alright. Treasure chest. Nice. Desk drawer. Nice. Basket. Nice. I love Gargan's house because he's got one of everything. Crate. Nice. Everything's looking exactly the way it should. Let's see. A barrel? Do we have a barrel? Maybe in the inn? Got no idea. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 second. Got a message. It might be from my... Might be from a girl. No, it was not from my girl. I'm disappointed. Oh! Nightmare says, I love that it has auto sort. I can't believe how many times I freaking lost keys. Okay, yeah. I'm going to be... And this is non-negotiable. I'm going to be implementing the key ring from Serpent Isle in Blackgate. It's going to be, you know, it's not. I'm not going to force people to keep track of keys. And the fact that it's in Serpent Isle means that I can put it in Blackgate without, you know, feeling guilty about changing anything fundamental. And in fact, Exalt, which just released a new version based on SDL 3.1. So you guys should go and check that out. Let me get that link. And if you're new here and you don't know what Exalt is another replacement engine for Ultima 7. But its goal is to replicate the original experience as closely as possible while also fixing bugs and making things a little easier to deal with. News. Yes. Okay. They released a new version, 1.12, on May 11th. So I'm going to put that here so y'all can look at that. If you know, you want to play Ultima 7 in the meantime, playing it with Exalt is pretty much the right way to play it. Don't play the DOS version. As much as I hate to say it, it's part of being way ahead of your time is being janky. It's just a part of how it is. And so the original Ultima 7 is janky. So play Exalt or play Revisited if I ever get this done. Have a stack size on similar items. Well, I mean, some things like gold automatically stack. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Okay. So that's what I got done this week. Oh, it's got a loaf of bread in it. Loaf of bread. All right. The other thing I worked on heavily this week are conversations. And still getting a lot of these attempt to call a nil value global unknown 90AH. What these are opcodes for use code, and we don't know what they do yet. But by looking at the scripts, and seeing what the value becomes when that opcode is called, and then looking later in the script about and seeing how that opcode is being used, we can figure out what the opcode is supposed to do. Hey, corner trigger, correct. Da 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 da. Ah, right. Okay. If an opcode like that gets called, the script breaks, and you have to press the escape key to get you out of conversation mode. But at least... Oh, this is the... Oh! I haven't even tried this! Oh, okay, okay. The icon, or the face isn't getting set properly. Yola, who is this stranger? Why, this is the Avatar, Yola proudly proclaims. Canst thou believe it? May I introduce thee? This is Avatar, the Avatar. I need to change that name. I swear to thee, it is the Avatar. Yes, Avatar? Okay, now that the intro is over, he talks normally. Oh, but he's got a part of his script is broken too. Well, let's talk to someone else. I'm proud to meet the Avatar. Name? My name is Ellen. Okay, so this is working okay. And you can see I've got debug information up here in the console. Murder? 'Tis awful, is it not? Of course, I was home with Clog all night. I do the bookkeeping at the Fellowship branch. I work with mine husband, Clog. Goodbye, I hope to see thee again soon. Okay, now, I was talking about opcodes, we don't know what they do. So here is an opcode that I figured out on my own, and it was opcode number... .0067 hex. Now, I was talking to Chantu, the healer down here. No, not you. And I was reading his script as I was fixing it up. Dr. Dark says, was about to say, haha. First time chat, Johnny Casey, the portrait of that fat guy with a cone hat always reminds me of one of the portraits of Chang Koham from The King of Fighters 96. I never played that character, so I don't know what, I don't remember what he looks like. Not Peachtree says, there's been so much accomplished since I last tuned in. This is fantastic. I finally had time to check out your last few streams yesterday, and the speed of progress has been quite something. Well, you know, I don't have a day job anymore, so this is kind of my day job now. How many extra volunteers have hopped on board? A lot. I think I've got at least 15 regular contributors for both art and code. Oh, that's another thing I need to do for 0.1.5 is make the credits list, because there are too many people involved now for me not to be crediting them in the actual game. So I will fix that. What was I saying? Right. Let's see. He's the healer. Oh, I have to set a flag. Where's the flag? I have to set a flag to get that dialogue. Okay. I think I have to talk to Yolo about the murder. Because flags are actually working. They are getting set when conversations hit certain topics, and those flags can then be referenced by other conversations. Stables. Name. Job. Avatar. Friends. Shamino. Britain. Lord British. Was it Yellow or was it Spark? Let's go through Sparks. Oh crap, we can't go through Sparks. Sparks is broken still. 1BH. I don't know what that opcode does yet, but I'll figure it out. Let's see, was that enough? Can we get the proper dialogue from Chen2 now? I should have checked this better. Okay. I can't demonstrate it because I... Man. Okay. Basically, what happens is, after you learn about the murder, you Finnegan tells you to investigate several things. One of the people he tells you to talk to is Shantu, the healer. Um, After you've started investigating the murder, you can ask Shantu about the fellowship. And um, let's see. Let's see if I'm saved right there in Exalt. I can demonstrate it in Exalt, and this is how I figured out what that opcode does. Okay. Let's see. I hope. Oh, I'm so slow. I'm so slow. I'm so slow. And I get stuck on everything. Okay, here's Shantu in the original game. Hey, come back. Okay, no, I don't need your services. Oh, crying out loud. Okay, let's... I'm sorry about this. Okay, I think we need to talk, not to YOLO, whom we've already talked to, but to Spark. Murder. Nightmare. Ammo. Okay, I've already talked to Spark. Clog. Argument. Friends. I think that might have done it. Let's find out. I need to get Barks working. That'll really, really liven up the world. Ah, here we go. Okay. Ask him about the Fellowship. Healer frowns. The Fellowship does not appreciate the efforts of healers in Britannia. Although they do admirable things, the Fellowship is short-sighted when evaluating the need for healers. They believe that our work can be done through their so-called triad of inner strength. Okay, now, when I was looking at the script, I noticed that there was a branch there. And I thought the branch was whether or not you were in the Fellowship. But it isn't. I eventually realized that if you take... Oh, for crying out loud! One moment, please. Yes, you do have to talk to Gilberto. But I'm not at that I'm not at that stage yet. I thought I did this already. I already talked to Spark. Guess not. Okay. Double click me. Double click key. Click on chest. Chest says unlocked. Open chest. Mysterious scroll. Fellowship medallion. Gold. Alright, now, if you look, you'll notice that the game automatically equipped the Fellowship medallion. So, if we come back down here, and talk to Shantu again. We ask him about the Fellowship. He says they don't believe in healers. Shantu notices your medallion and his eyes widen. Excuse me, my lord, I did not mean to offend thee. That means that opcode 067 checks if the player is wearing a Fellowship medallion. And so I was able to write a function to do the same thing in Ultima 7 Revisited, and once the inventory system works, this script will work properly. So this is how I've been working out what these opcodes do, and frankly, it's groovy. It's so far, I think, my favorite thing to have done in the game, because it's this wonderful little jigsaw puzzle that I have to put together, where half the pieces don't even have anything on the top. It's great. I wish I could demonstrate it in the game as opposed to just demonstrating it in Exalt. Again, if you want to play Ultima 7, get Exalt. It's free. Buy the game off of GOG. It's cheap. Have fun. But I was just really tickled pink that I was able to figure out exactly what that opcode did when it wasn't documented anywhere. Okay. So that's my contribution, Gumps, and starting in on conversations. So now let's get to the art, what everyone's been waiting for. No, I don't have to. I was double-clicking the door to open it. Oh, I don't have to do that yet. I'm still in fly mode. Okay. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. As usual, I did not have as much time to set all this up as I wanted to, but we're gonna do the best we can. .8 gig. Good. Okay. All right. Okay, let's start with the fences. I think I already got those in, actually. Fences and ropes. Now, unfortunately, this is where we are... Is it 420 or 421? 421. 422. Okay. This is one of those things that I can't put in yet, even though it looks great, because it only looks great in the original. Okay, here's the problem. Right here. These fence boards don't have their materials yet, so even though they're shaped perfectly, and I've seen the material, and the material looks amazing, I can't put it in the game yet because there's an error with the materials. So gonna work that out with Claw Jelly, and these will get in next week, I promise. because they look amazing. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Broken fence. Okay. So let's not do that. Let's not save that. Is this more Chrono Trigger? Yep, sure is. Oh, I lost my stream. Where'd it go? Stream. Where's my whatever window I've got up, it's never the right one. Never ever. Okay, alright, I need to... I love this music so much. This is Awakening from Final Fantasy VI. Alright, let's get these models in the game and then we can hook them up. Oh, this is gonna be kind of a pita, but that's okay. Now, one of the problems with this, not problem necessarily, but annoying thing about this is that the animation of the Moongates coming up and coming down is frame based. So they come up tick, 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 tick. It's not smooth up or down. The Moongate in question here has a GLTF version, and as that has that animation, built into it, as well as a whole bunch of frames here, so that it can be done in the original version. Your aunt did just a great job of this. Let's see if we can just get away with the GLTF version and see what we have. Oh, wrong Ultima. Bye. Save game, intrinsic. Save, yes. Quit, yes. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? Right. There's the stream. Okay. Okay, we're gonna come down here to this Moongate, which doesn't look terrible, but that's only because, the texture is so regular. I could just turn it into a rectangular solid, and it was fine. But now we are going to change it to a mesh. Blue Moongate. Oh my god. Okay, I think it might need a little tweak. We might need to untweak it for starters, because I was tweaking the cuboid version. Let's move it one. Oh, I love it so much. Okay. Oh my god, that's great. Alright, let's jump to another instance of it and see. Oh, that's nice. Maybe it should be 0.5 instead of 1. Okay, I think that's better. I don't like that it shudders every frame. It should only be doing that every once in a while. Man, that's nice. All right, let's let's do the red one. Oh, let's make sure we press F1 and click the save button here. Let's see. Red Moongate 776. I'm going to put that in the 3D models folder. Red Moongate 0157. Alright, let's come back in here and get this hooked up. I gotta do something about this loading time, because every time I add a model, it just gets longer and longer and longer. Okay, F1, shape 157. Jump to instance. Whoa. Oh, this must be used in something special. Oh, this may be the Moongate that opens when you first start the game and the avatar comes through it. Yeah, that's the one that's not in the game permanently. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one from the intro. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to do anything with that. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, I just got another message. Let's see if it's from the girl. It was. The girl is okay. Terribly sorry. I know this isn't compelling content. Okay. Looks like everything's okay for now. We shall keep our fingers crossed. Wow. Job. Okay. Alright, so the other Moongate was 776. Six. Wasn't that a Fire Emblem game? Thracia 7076? Okay, I gotta... Oh, it was! Oh! I don't know if that's... if that one's ever been, translated. Fire Emblem Thracia 776. That was one of the Super Nintendo ones. Along with Genealogy of the Holy War. I don't think we've gotten either one of those yet. I could be wrong. It would be really nice. It would be really nice if we could get those. Okay. Cuboid? No. Mesh? Yes. Elemental P Q R S. Red Moongate. Oh, that's 157. Wow, that looks nice. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Look how delicious it looks. Oh, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see it rise up and see the avatar come out of it. Oh. Okay. 7076. GLTF. Okay, there we go. Jump dances. Are there no red Moongates in the game by default? I honestly can't remember. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Moongate, GLTF. There we go. Oh my god. Oh, this is so good. They're in the cube generator. Oh, yeah, I think I found it. Sphere generator, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna set all of these to mesh. There we go. Just gonna set all of these to the things, to the GLTFs. Oh my god. Hey, One Crash! This is the first time you've talked in chat? Oh my god! I was just about to put a bunch of stuff of yours in the game. I'm so glad you're here! I'm so glad you're here! Excuse me. These Moongates are the business. Mesh, mesh. Wait, was this a blue one or a red one? Blue one. No, 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 not the script, you dummy. Let's do all the blue ones first. There we go. Oh my god, it's so delicious. Blue Moongate. Now we can take all of the red. I just decided to sign up. I'm glad you did. Thank you. I will upload the other alchemy fixes soon when I get some time to check their final. Groovy. Groovy. And if you're wondering why I say groovy, it's exactly, you know exactly why I say groovy. Oh, 7. There we go. That one's 7076. Hello, first time here. This is my first time seeing this. What exactly is this? It is a pleasure. It is a pleasure to see you here, Mystical Matrix. This is a replacement engine for Ultima 7 that makes it fully 3D because the game was fully 3D. It just had to be represented in a top-down 2D manner because of the technology of the time. Represents it in a fully 3D world. You know, maybe shaves off some of the rough edges so that it's easier for people to play nowadays. Right now, I am taking some models that some of the contributors on my Discord have added and putting them into the game, and they're turning out quite well. So it's type of a remake and you're the dev? Yes, I am the project lead and the main programmer, but I cannot art, and there's a lot of, you know, coding stuff to do on the project. So I've got a Discord. I should have a bang Discord command that automatically puts the link in the chat like, you know, real streamers do, but I do not. I'm sorry. Let me... Oh, thank you. Oh! Oh, whoa, oh! Oh, look at that! Oh, I hadn't... This is something else One Crash did. It's a alchemy flask for a Lagner's laboratory. I hadn't seen it in the game yet. Okay. But that's not what we were looking for. We were looking for Red Moongate. Red Moongate 77. 777. Not rock. We'll get to the rocks. For 776? Yeah, 776. Alright, I'm going to do these, and then we're going to jump to One Crash's stuff. Because I want to do that while he's here. Come on, man. Got so many models that just paging through them all is becoming a PETA. How many more do we have? 3. Okay. Shh. Excuse me. 2. Thank you, One Crash. Now this one. Oh, gotta do something about it flaking out every cycle. But the animation is amazing. It looks great. All right, let's see. Okay, your rant, thank you so much. That's great. Now, what else have we got? Ah, okay. Let's close it so we can add a new model. Copy. Paste into folder. Yes, replace. Spinning wheels 651. Okay, this is something by One Crash. He was working on the... No, Anthony, that doesn't work in Visual Studio Code. Gape effects, it needs to be random. It needs to randomly glitch. If it's on a pattern, then it's not gonna get the point across that the Moongates are malfunctioning, in my opinion. So, I mean, I just need an animation for regular, and I need an animation for glitch, and then I can do it in the code, in the script for that object. Okay, what are we doing? Spinning wheel. Object 651. Oh, I need to fix this. Okay. Spinning wheel GLTF. Oh, it should already be using spinning wheel 651.0 cross 00 GLTF. Elemental P. Oh. Huh. Okay, what's supposed to happen is this is supposed to be spinning now. He updated the object so that the spinning wheel spins. Isn't that right? One Crash? Left on mesh selection? Does it crash the game or something when it wraps around? seeing it. One crash. This is supposed to be spinning, right? It makes some items disappear. Okay. Alright, I'll take a look at that. I need a bug, we need a bug reports channel. That's what we need. Okay, the spinning wheel looks great. Oh, I haven't done that yet. I will do it soon. Okay, that's fine. Alright, it looks great. Let's jump to an instance and see how it looks in the game. Wow! It looks phenomenal. Ah. Oh, and he also did this loom. Look at this loom! Oh, it looks so nice. And it animates. It's actually moving. It's only supposed to move when you use it. But, I mean, just having the animation running all the time, A, makes the world look nicer, and B, lets everybody know that it works. And eventually, you'll be able to use everything in this game. Eventually, you will be able to use this bale of cotton to pick up some cotton, bring it over to the spinning wheel, spin it to make some thread, pick up the thread, bring it over to the loom, and weave it into cloth. I love this game so much. Show the mining machine. Oh, great. Let's see if we can figure out what number it is. Great idea, the mining machine. Mining machine should be M. Mining machine 410. Jump to instance. That is supposed to be turning. Why isn't it turning? Okay, this is the mining machine. It's another model that he did. What is going on here with these models? OBJ or GLTF? Okay, that one's turning. You have to change it to the Android. Oh! Sorry. Silly me. There we go. Yeah. Oh my god, I love it so much. I know that the walls look a little odd. We're getting to that. I know this also looks a little odd. But this is a mining machine in the mines of Minnock, up north. Man, there's a lot in this game I still haven't seen yet. Oh, containers. Containers! It's got bread and cheese. Got meat and a little bit of gold. Meat, ale, and a knife. That sounds like the sort of thing that miners would bring. Alright, that's great! The rock outcroppings was uploading. Oh, it was? No, the rock outcropping. There. Why can't I hit this rock? There we go. So there's a mesh for this now? This is shape 202. Let's find out. No rock yet? To be a rock and not to roll? Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's start working on some stuff that you have done. Like the ship, which I've been trying to get into the game for I don't know how long. Oh, the broken pillars. I did those last week. 544. Hang on just a second. I want to show one crash this. 544, 544, 544, 544, 544. I need to jump 100. Okay, jump to instance. I think these look great. Look at this, man. Look at it. Both of these look great. And there was one place where, oh, I can't remember where it was. Oh, this is what I wanted to show you. Look at that. That is the broken top on top of the broken bottom to make it look like the pillar is starting to flake away and be destroyed without it being completely destroyed yet. And I think they look great together. Phenomenal job. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. It looks like the molding here that should also be on the bottom has broken off. Oh! The rock outcroppings was uploaded. Okay. When you add it, use the shape under the mast. The desert. Okay, the ship. 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 Ship. I know I said Savage Empire tonight, but man, we may not get to it. Okay. No, not you. Alright, okay, this needs to be hidden. Don't draw. There we go. Much better. Okay, let's look at the, instead of doing this like this, let's do it from the list. I could have sworn I saw some. Okay. Alright, I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody, especially to One Crash. I could have sworn I had the ship stuff here. Oh, here we go. Oh, but I don't have object numbers for them. I have to do that later. Okay, winch, 940. Winches, winch. Not 990. 940. What? 949, you Anthony, read correctly, please. Okay. Draw type, model. Draw type, mesh. I always do that. Oh, man. Oh, I don't think I've seen this one yet. Oh, look at this. Jump to instance. Oh, look at that. Look at the winches. Look at the winches. Ah, okay, this has got to be a Switch puzzle. All right, let's take a look at The original map. Do you need the numbers for the ship? Yeah, the ship parts don't have. I've got ship base, ship figurehead, ship gangplank, ship hold, ship mast, ship sail closed, ship sail open, ship seat. But I don't actually have object numbers for any of them, so I can't match them up yet. Okay, let's make sure these winches are in the right place and are the right size, and we're gonna do that by looking at this wonderful, wonderful map I've got from the original game. Somebody took the original map from the data, collated it all, and basically made a Google map of Ultima 7. And so, where are we? We are... Oh, there they are. Oh, wow, look how good they look. Something just happened. I don't know what just happened. Oh, Maxo123 just followed. Why doesn't that come up in my stream chat? Thank you. Thank you for following. Thank you. Work on animations of the future. That's fine. Do whatever's tickling your fancy. Look at these winches. Oh, look how similar they look to the original while being in 3D. Oh, I have the best artists. I have all the best artists. I'm hoarding them. I'm hoarding them like candy. I think these might need to be a little bigger, maybe? Let's tweak. Not you. You. Let's tweak the dimensions. Maybe 1.2. This is a very common thing. You get the models into the engine, and they don't quite match up, which is why I've got all this tweak stuff in the editor, so that we can always figure it out. I think that looks the business. The business. The business. Oh, it makes me so happy. One crash. There you go. Okay. Okay, it's 7:20 already. I did want to get to Savage Empire before I run out of energy and fall asleep, which is what I always do after a stream. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but this takes a lot out of me because I'm not typically extroverted like this. It takes a lot out of me to be on like this. Public speaking has never been my thing, but I like talking about what I like to talk about, and so that kind of makes up for it. But I'm still at the end of the stream. I'm like, okay, whew. So, you know, which is why I tend to end my streams after about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours. That's all I can take, really. So we're going to once again, we're going to thank your rant. We're going to thank One Crash. We're going to tell Claude Jelly, get me those material files, and everything's going to be fine. Yes, I know, 2 hours of streaming, lol. Asriel.io. But there are these people that stream all day. Streaming is their life. How do they do that? I don't know. Oh, this music. Oh, did somebody else follow? Hey, Great Fairy Fountain. Yes. Okay, I'm going to admit something. You are all going to excoriate me for it. I have never played A Link to the Past. I know I need to do that at some point. Okay, something just happened. Something just happened. Surely my OBS, which is what I use to keep track of what's happening on my stream, should tell me what happens. Did someone follow and I missed it? I just followed? The MR4. Thank you! Thank you for following! I don't understand why I can't get a notification for that anywhere other than... I mean, I hear the sound, but then I have to look at my own stream. Okay, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out, and it'll be better next time. And eventually, I'll be a real streamer. I'll be a real streamer, not a wooden streamer. That was my very first Zelda game ever. I've been obsessed with Zelda since then. What a great place to start. I started with the original because I'm old as dirt. Azrael says, I had a Genesis growing up, not a SNES, but I watched my friend play it on the weekends at his house. Wasn't that the best? Wasn't that the best? You go over to your friends on the weekend, and they've got, you know, video games that you don't, and you watch them play it, or you play it, and they give you hints and stuff like that. Man, I miss that. So what was I doing? Savage Empire. Savage Empire. Right. Okay. Let's talk about the Savage Empire. For me, it was watching my grandma play it. She was my original streamer. Oh, that's amazing. I love it. Okay. So let's pause this music because we are about to play a game. Okay, we're about to play a game called Worlds of Ultima: The Savage Empire. This is one of my favorite games, and I'm hoping that I will, be able to explain to you why it's one of my favorite games. And I'm hoping it won't just be me wandering around the forest. Aaron TV says, hello! Maxell123 says, the game is made with 2 programming languages? Okay, we're using... Hello, by the way. Hello. The base game is made using C++, using a game engine library called Raylib. That's literally the only thing we're using. C++ and Raylib, which means the game will run anywhere C++ and Raylib run, which is a lot of platforms. The second language that we're using is Lua, and we're using Lua for scripting objects and running in-game conversations. I spent a lot of time converting the original scripts from their proprietary language to Lua to make it easier for me and other people to improve and modify the game. Are you making a game or are you doing research and development for your game? Okay. Well, someone's clever, aren't you, Aaron TTV? Or Arant TV. Sorry if I mispronounced that. It has not escaped my attention that once this replacement engine is done, it's going to be an extremely robust 3D RPG engine. And it will only take some additional tooling and some cleanup to turn it into something generic that people can use both to mod the original Ultima games or create their own from scratch. And in fact, I have an idea for such a game that I want to make with my daughter. Well, I am a fellow game dev myself, so lol. Yep. But yeah, I mean, we don't get games like this anymore. We don't get RPGs like this anymore, and it would be nice if we did. Um, I'm so tired of playing RPG Maker stuff. I'm sorry. There's nothing inherently wrong with RPG Maker, but the games it's emulating are very shallow compared to what Western RPGs were doing at the time. Ultima's world simulation is phenomenal, and it can be made even better. And you something like this would be great even for things that aren't RPGs. I'm sad that LB never got the chance to do more Worlds of Ultima with the U7 engine like they planned. Oh, me too. I don't understand. These games are so amazing and they sold like crap. Okay, let me actually start up the game here, for crying out loud. Oh, no, 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 I don't want to do this. Why am I doing this? I know why I'm doing this, because I set it up and then I decided I didn't want it. Okay. For some reason, when I use DOSBox through Heroic Game Launcher, the mouse skips around. I don't get it. So, we will use our own box of DOS. CD Savage. Savage. Oh, I need to slow it down a bit. 12,000 cycles is a bit fast for this game. A Worlds of Ultima game. And even that didn't save it. Even the Ultima Association didn't save it. Aaron Alston. He was a really good writer. Okay, musical score by the Fat Man. The Fat Man is actually a friend of mine. I met him a long time ago when I was working at a company called Multimedia Games. He was doing some work for them. I recognized him and told him how much I enjoyed, everything he'd done. And I was like the first person there who knew who the Fat Man was. We became friends, and we still touch base occasionally. He told me why he's called the Fat Man. I'm not sure if I should tell that story. He told me to kind of keep it in confidence. Is the music too loud? Should I turn the music down? I think I'm gonna. If I can figure out how. Good grief. Volume mixer. Applications. DOSBox. Okay. I don't want to turn it way down because this music is awesome. Okay. So, Savage Empire. You, the Avatar, are on Earth. Between your adventures. It has come to the attention of some people that you tend to disappear for a while, come back really tanned and buff, and with a bunch of weird artifacts. One day you have a dream. And when you wake up, you find a moonstone, but it's not a normal moonstone. It's cracked. So you take it to a scientist friend of yours named Rafkin to examine, and a nosy reporter who has been trying to figure out why you keep disappearing and coming back comes with you. Rafkin does an experiment, and all three of you get transported to the Savage Empire. This game is based on pulp comics from the 50s and the early 60s, and stuff like Conan, King Solomon's Mines, and all the cereals, the pulp cereals, and it's just wonderful. It's delicious. So, having summarized that, let's journey onward. I already did a little bit because I didn't want to start from the very beginning. Alright, so you all get sent to the Valley of Eodon, this wonderful valley, land of the lost style, where people live in primitive tribes, dinosaurs still exist, saber-toothed tigers still exist, and it's just wonderful. Let's see. This game, like Ultima 6, is, in my opinion, best played without the mouse. It's best played with one hand on the keypad and the other on the main keyboard. Keypad will move you in any direction, and the main keyboard will allow you to put in commands. All right, so this is YOLO. Apparently, somehow, YOLO, Chamino, and Dupre also got pulled into the Valley of Eodon separately, and they don't remember who they are, which is why he calls himself Trilo. But you can find these people and add them all to your party, as well as Rafkin and Jimmy, all of whom are useful in their own way, even though combat in this game tends to be fairly deadly because there's no decent armor in this game. Magic is also really, really interesting. There are only 9 spells, but fortunately they're all useful. The first thing we're going to do is find Rafkin and Jimmy and see if we can add them to our party. Actually, we're going to find Rafkin first, and then we're going to see if we can find Rafkin's lab, because that's where the fun stuff happens. What is the fun stuff, you might ask? In this game, you make flintlock rifles out of bamboo, and you use them to hunt dinosaurs. That is the essence of fun. The essence of fun. How do you get more fun than making guns and hunting dinosaurs with them? You don't. Okay, there. I've said my spiel. Now let's play. I do miss the Arrogation spell. I'm not sure what that spell is. Sorry. Alright, so we start with the Kurak in the Kurak village, and now we're going to come over here to the Yolari village. Armageddon spell. Yeah, oh yeah, the Armageddon spell. I'm gonna have to do something special for that in Ultima 7 Revisited. And you can see that we've got... Oh, thank you, One Crash. You can see that the whole interface has been skinned to look like something Aztec. And indeed, there's a huge Aztec-style city in the game that's been abandoned because the technology broke down, and things have been... What is that? Oh, that's just a bird. Birds! Look. You see a parrot. Look at that art. Ah, so nice. Alright, this goes to the northern tribes. We definitely want to go up there. We won't get there tonight, I'm sorry. But first we're going to come down here and go to the Yolari tribe, because that is where Rafkin ended up. Oh man, spelling is hard. Don't beat yourself up. Walk across the. I always love this. They carved stairs down, and then you walk across, stepping stones across the river, and there's more stairs up. Look at this. Look at how lovely this is. Ah, you got tiger pelts and logs to sit on. Reminds me of camp back when I was a kid. Uh, okay. Let's see. Let's talk to Apaton, the. Oh, use door. Thank you. Let's talk to the chief. You see a lean, sharp-eyed, dignified black warrior. He says nothing but looks at you expectantly, waiting for you to begin speaking. Name? Apaton, he indicates himself. Oh, dang it, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Job? Chief of Yolaru tribe. Yolaru? Yolaru tribe. We say little, do much. We fight the Myrmidons and the Kuraks. The Myrmidons are these giant ant people. And one of the things that you have to do during the course of the game is unite all the tribes to go down and fight the Myrmidons. Because, well, I don't want to spoil too much, but you know, they're bad. They'll wipe everybody out eventually. Kuraks. Kurak tribe live west of Yolaru. Good fighters. Kuraks have better weapons than Yolaru. Yolarus are better fighters. Okay. Do you know where Rafkin is? Schweitzer is like Shaman, wiser in other ways. True name is hard to say. Rafakin is probably in village. Thank you. Bye. So yes, he's here in the village. Okay, one of the interesting things in this game, I mean, really interesting, is the fact that there's no stealing. If you see something on the ground, effectively the only things people own are what they carry on them. So if you see something on the ground, you can pick it up with no penalty. Stop trying to talk to doors, Anthony. Oh, there he is. Hello, Rafkin. You see a stooped 50-ish man who looks like a professor. Victor, it's good to see you again. I'd heard you were still alive, but I didn't know where you were. I see you haven't managed to find Jimmy or Aila yet. That really should be one of your first priorities, you know. Now that you're here, it might be helpful to find the lab. There are several things there which will be very useful to us. It must be fairly close to the Kurak village. He's lying. While I've been waiting for you to show up, I haven't been wasting my time here. In addition to my researches on these primitive cultures, I've also been thinking about ways to make some primitive weapons. I do hope it won't prove necessary, but if it should, ask me about bombs and rifles sometime. Oh, it gladdens my heart. Okay, join. Oh, are we going somewhere? He looks delighted. Well, I've certainly been here long enough. That's right, plumb my brains and then ignore me. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Rafkin probably needs a weapon. Let's... get, not take, get. There. Alright, like I said, you can pick up anything that is on the ground and nobody will care. Let's see. Let's now move bow to Rafkin. Move arrows to all of them to Rafkin. There we go. I'll equip my knife. Yola can equip his bow. Rafkin can equip his bow. All right. Now we are going to try to find the lab. See, when we got teleported, it wasn't just us three. It was this sphere of teleportation that brought everything inside it to the Valley of Iodon. And so that includes part of Rafkin's lab, and we really need... Oh, poop! Poop. Okay. Well... Oh, they're set to... Oh, poo. They're not set to command. I gotta fix that. Rafkin command. There we go. Rafkin. Attack with bow. Nice. Attack with bow. Nice. Deinonychus. Yeah. See, these dinosaurs, depending on, you know, how they are, can take a lot of punishment, which is why you need rifles. There, Deinonychus killed. Break off combat. The music in this game is the business. The combat loop is nice and frenetic without being overbearing. And the you wanna fight music is great. Let's see, look. You see a dead Deinonychus. Use knife on dead Deinonychus. The hide is too tough. Dang it. Okay. Alright, we need to get back to the Kurak village. Because the lab is south of the Kurak village. How is everybody? Anyone hurt bad? Nope. Okay. It is south-southeast of the Kurak village, and it's a bit of a ways. And it's easy to get lost in the jungle, especially at night. So I'm probably going to camp when I get back to the Kurak village. Alright, here's the Kurak watchtower. So it should be southeast of here. It's way down. Ah, here we go. Oh! Oh, look at this! Oh, look at this! It's a Triceratops. Just chilling. Just eating his grass. Will he bug us? No, not unless we bug him. Alright, so now we need to head south-southwest. Or south-southeast. Okay, let's camp till morning. Rest until sunrise? Yes. Everybody has food. Thank you. There we go. Ooh, tar pits. Oh, that's got a tiger in it. Poor tiger. Okay, are we near it? Let's find out. Let's use a magic spell. There are only 9 spells in the game. There are 3 animal skulls that you can make offerings to, and depending on what skull you use and what offering you make, you get a different result. The most useful, in my opinion, is Skull of Hellas with Pinde, which gives you Eagle Eye. Not yet. Just keep heading south-southeast. Alright, let's cast it again. That it? No, that's not it. You want to find Rafkin's lab as early in the game as you can, and pick up everything from it that you can. And there are some things that you must be at Rafkin's lab in order to do, like make rifles. I seem to remember, I don't have to look at a map, but I seem to remember that if you have to cross water, you've gone too far. I swear, yellow. Poop. Fine. I'm not wandering around forever here. I think it's further east. Yeah, if I have to cross water... Right, it's getting dark. Alright, camp. No. Everybody got food. Now it's early morning. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna spend the rest of this just finding the lab, I swear. Sometimes it's so easy and sometimes it's just impossible. Like I said, there are a lot of dinosaurs with hide that's way too strong to cut through. And one of the things in Rafkin's lab is a rifle. Rest until sunrise. Yes. I don't know why they run around like that. I'm sure this is just the most compelling gameplay you can possibly imagine. Okay, I've got a map. where are we? We got a little peninsula here. I'm also really surprised that we haven't been attacked more than we have been. Alright, if this is that... We're going to follow the water for a minute here. Is this that lake? I should have found the lab, saved it there, and then started the stream from there. God, I'm so sorry. I wanted to show you guys how awesome this game is, and all I've done is be stupid. About to come back to the Kurak village. Game still looks great. Like, yeah, it does. Oh, doesn't it though? And you know, this is how you do a game on a different engine. You reskin it completely and make it your own. Okay, at this point, yeah, okay, we're back to the tiger in the tar pit. At this point, I think I've walked all the way around the damn thing. And now it's night again. Yes, please. I love this morning music. Okay, it's right. Okay, yeah. Here's the thing. It should be directly south from here. Son of a gun. All right. Okay. Yeah, I must have walked I must have walked around it. I don't understand how it never showed up on. Wait, does it show up on the map or on the Eagle Eye? Use. No, it doesn't. Oh man. Okay. Okay, anywho. Okay, take everything. Oh, get one meat. Get a cooking pot. Get a jar full of potassium chlorate. Get a fire extinguisher. Oh, a camera. A bottle of liqueur. More camping stuff, because we need it. Oh, I'm carrying too much stuff. Okay. Because unlike other games that we are currently working on, this game requires you, tells you that you can only carry 16 items outside a bag. So, fortunately, moving something to somebody else is pretty easy. Take all these chemicals, Rafkin. You're going to need them. Okay, since we're definitely not going to get to that part of the game, one of the things you can do with the fire extinguisher, and I thought this was just brilliant, is that there's a place where you need to get across some lava. You can use the fire extinguisher to cool part of the lava enough that you can walk over it. I love that puzzle. Get an emerald. This is sort of what there's no coinage, so valuable stones are the form of money that are being used in the Valley of Aeodon. A soft clay pot and a pot. Excuse me. And again, this is what you would use to make a bomb with. Let's see. Let's open that. And there's the rifle. Oh, but it's a good job, mate. It's challenging work, out of doors. I guarantee you'll not go hungry. Because at the end of the day, long as there's 2 people left on the planet, someone is going to want someone dead. Alright, let's give more stuff to other people. I'm not sure why I have these totems. I'm not a magician. So, I'm not a shaman. So, move that to YOLO. Move that to YOLO. Move that to YOLO. There we go. Okay. That camera belongs to Jimmy, and he's going to be very happy to see it once we get it back to him. Wait, what is this? It's key. Does that do? I don't remember. Okay, anywho. Let's, we have a pouch now, so we can move stuff into the pouch. Let's de-equip the knife, equip the rifle. Let's see. Anything else? We're gonna need this bucket. Always useful. Mortar and pestle. We'll move to Rafkin. Again, he'll be the one using these. What is this? A wire screen. Okay, I can't remember what we use that for, but I know we do. We use it for something. That to Rafkin. $30 bullets. Let's move this meat to YOLO. And this is one of the best things in the game. It's a fire axe. And yes, you could equip it and use it as a weapon. Oh, scissors. Another wire. Okay, we're going to move all of this stuff to Rafkin. But one of the big secondary things that you can do with the fire axe is cut down the bamboo, because it's not called iron bamboo for no reason. It's called iron bamboo because it's as strong as iron, which is why you can make a gun out of it. Let's see. Let's move these little things into the pouch. That to Rafkin. We'll move a wire screen to Rafkin. How's Rafkin's inventory looking? He's getting close to full. We'll get that wire screen and a hammer. Alright. Now that we've done all this, I'm so sorry about that. Good grief. Half an hour spent wandering around the woods, going around and around and around the lab. Without it ever actually coming on screen. Stupid. I don't deserve viewers. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. I'm gonna run up here and get back on the road because we're gonna... Whoa. My fingers weren't on the right keys. Whoa, there's a bear! Holy crap! I don't think I want to go up there. I think he might rip us into little bitty bits. Crud. I think we have to go up there. I don't think we can get back on the road. That road. From anywhere else. Be nice, bear. Ah! Okay. He's not nice. Okay, on the other hand, I do have a gun. Bear critical. There we go. Trilo, finish him off. Yes! Yes! Nice. Okay. Break off combat. Can we use the knife to get the bear hide, or do we have to use something else? Use knife on bear. Oh, nice! Cut up some meat. 7 rations of meat. Hot damn. I've never actually had bear meat. And rifle beats bear. Rock, paper, bear, rifle, and rifle beats bear. Yep. It's a good thing that I found the rifle before I... Where's the road? I need to go down to the Skiki and find Jimmy. I'm gonna die in the jungle here, just like in real life. Where is the road? Where the hell am I? Okay, camp, for crying out loud. It's rest. Rest until sunrise, yes. Everybody should have food because I just killed a bear. Finally, the road. I would sing The Road by Tenacious D, but boy, that song has a lot of profanity in it. Okay, so where are we? We're at a village of some kind. Alright, let's cross here. Oh, we're back at the Yolaru. Alright, fine. Okay. I hate to do this, but It was just one? Okay. We've been using a lot of Pinde, offering it to Hamas in order to do the eagle eye, and so, you know. So we're going to steal some from the Yolaro, even though there's no stealing in this game, so I shouldn't feel bad, but, you know. Okay. Now we are going to come down here to the Diskiki village and see if we can find Jimmy. How is everybody? Rafkin? No, he's 40-40. He's fine. Who's this? You see a beautiful warrior woman with a bold look in her eye. It is the from faraway warrior they call Victor. The Kurak speak of Victor. What dost thou wish? Hello. Sari is my name. Sarim, daughter of Mosagon. Who is Mosagon? Mosagon, Sari's father, is shaman of the Yolara tribe. Oh, the shaman of the Yolara. Okay. Well, bye. Spirits protect you, Victor. Thank you. It would be nice if they did. Is this Drum Hill? I think it is. Yeah, this is Drum Hill. This comes into play later in the game. But it does mean that we're near the Diskiki village and we should be able to find Jimmy. Now, one of the things about this game is that the people who designed it knew that they were not bound by the Ultima lore and legacy. And therefore, they could be funny and they could be silly. They could do silly things in their game, which they did. You're going to see one here in just a minute. Come on, man. What am I doing here? I thought the Diskiki village was just south of Drum Hill. Okay, I don't know what's going on. We're just gonna follow the road and see who we meet. Oh. Oh, we found the rich tribe. Okay, let's rest until sunrise. Oh, look at this. Paved roads. Ziggurats. A sundial. It is 8:27 a.m. Oh. Let's talk to this lady. You see a person wearing Aztec-like garments. Yes, what do you wish of me, outsider? What's your name? I am Alan Rala. The native looks alarmed by your foreign appearance and manner. I am a citizen of Tiktikatl. I tend the fields, transport grain, work on crafts, elude the thunder lizards and myrmidons in the field. We all do. Okay, the thunder lizards are T-Rexes. And T-Rexes in this game are terrifying, just like they should be. You will kill a T-Rex in the course of this game, but you will not kill him by fighting him. If you try that, he will simply eat all of you. You kill him by luring him under a cliff and dropping a giant boulder on his head. That is how you kill a T-Rex. Whew. I am a faithful servant of the King Mocked, or Huitzilopochtli. Mocked. The native hesitates and looks fearful. I do not know that name. No one in Tiktikatl knows that name. Do you understand? Yes. Good. Okay, who's Huitzilopochtli? All hail our new king Huitzilopochtli. The native's voice is fearful. Okay, something's going on here. Alright. Okay. As I said, I'm getting tired. So let's save here. Can we save? Is it Alt S? Shift S? Alt S? Control S? Save game? Yes, please. Alright. And now we can quit. Okay. Now there's just a couple of other things I want to talk about. One thing specifically. The composer of the music for Savage Empire was the Fat Man, George Alistair Sanger. He's awesome. He's a friend of mine. Oh, okay. Once again, something has happened, and I have no idea what, unless I look at my stream. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. It's going to tell me what happened. It's going to tell me what happened. In a second. I still don't see it. Oh, wait! Bag of Potatoes just followed. Hello, Bag of Potatoes. Thank you for following. Okay, I gotta figure out how to do that better. Okay, what was I doing? Okay. All right, so here is Aila's theme by the Fat Man. It's a lovely love theme for the princess of the Kurak tribe who gets kidnapped in the introduction and whom the Avatar must eventually rescue. I have brought this up because at one point, George mentioned that oh, come on. I had this right. I had this set up perfectly. Where did it go? One day I'll get this right. Oh, here we go. Okay. George mentioned in passing that a lot of times when composers compose things, especially like love themes, they will because they want to do something that can be sung to even if there are no lyrics. So a lot of times they'll come up with lyrics on their own, and those lyrics don't make any sense. And he did that for this theme. And here it is because he posted it on Spotify.
Soft as a flower's underwear, loud as a cloud. the seashore, not ugly like a dinosaur. She's my amor. Hunga dunga, hunga dunga.
Aila, I have not slept since first I met you. And you can bet that I shan't soon forget you. For you have invaded all my dreams. And now it seems that I hear you calling to me.
Pure as a drink of morning dew. Don't make me think I'm boring you, adoring you. Please come back to me.
Like I said, they were they knew that they could, take this less seriously than a regular Ultima. Um, all right. I think that. Oh, Back Potato says, "Just little old me. Don't let me interrupt your thought about the music guy." No, no, it's fine. Did he write the U8 music too? I seem to recall a lot of arpeggios in that too. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I haven't played Ultima 8 in a long time, real long time. And Ultima Underworld too. Now that I think of it, I don't know again. I have not played the original Ultima Underworld in a long time. It hasn't aged well. There, I said it. It hasn't aged well. Okay. But that's it for the stream. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm unmuted, right? I'm not about to go through my exit spiel when no one can hear me. Okay. Looks like I'm okay. Another fun one. Thanks. Have a great night. Oh, you too, DLBSP83. What was I gonna say? Oh, love you all. Everything's gonna be okay. Good night.